This morning, remembering 9/11 in Southwest Florida.
You never forget, can't put it out of your mind. It's kind of like being in combo.
How you can pay your respects today, and what to know about the recently extended Victims' Compensation Fund that could help you.
The downtown view changing again, where brand new apartments and shops will break ground next week.
The face of Fort Myers police arrested for prostitution and lying about it. What's next for this case, and what other officers are now under investigation for?
And a deaf woman denied drive-through service.
It's okay. Go ahead, speak it now. No. Go ahead, speak it. Can you move?
The employee even mocked her this morning what that deaf woman is demanding from the restaurant.
Cape Coral's ready to shake the mold, and they want to hear from you. Today, where you can tell the city what you really want in your neighborhood.
Plus, take a good look at your screen right now. Police need your help finding the man who stole this car.
This morning, this young construction worker still fighting to stay alive after a driver hit him and took off.
And for you to leave somebody's child out for dead just because you're rushing to go get your own kids, it's not fair.
His mother's message for all of us rushing to get to work.
All right, time to fess up. How much do you really tip?
18 to 20%.
It's normally 15 to 20% as a tip, as a mandatory.
New at 5, see what kind of people tip the best and who tips the worst.
Now at 5, breaking through to our kids about the vaping crisis.
I can't expect it to do great things for me, but if I want to do it, I do it. I know the risks of what I'm doing.
This morning, what really needs to be done to quit vaping and why you must take action today. It doesn't look like much, but enough drugs to kill more than half of Lee County. Right now, this woman's behind bars. You won't believe where deputies caught up to her. The top Democratic presidential candidates go head-to-head, the highs and lows of the third debate. And new this hour, the moment every parent dreads.
Look left, look right, I didn't see my son.
A toddler lost after jumping out of a 7th-story window, the everyday inconvenience that actually saved his life.
Remembering the many who lost their lives on 9/11, dozens of people filled luminary bags like these to remember people 18 years later with messages like never forget from adults who remember that fateful day. Jerry Sanford, who retired from the New York City Fire Department, says he will never forget that day.
And everybody remembers where they were. Mine is just it was a little different. I was up there for a fire department ceremony the day before on Monday, and about 12 of the men that I was with at that ceremony were all killed.
And he returned just days later to Ground Zero to help. Many people tried to make sense of the tragedy after it happened, and now a new generation will learn about the events in school through the memories of their teachers and parents.
Ahead on Week News this morning at 8, preparing parents for the worst, an active shooter in your kid's school, making sure they're safe by making mom and dad the first line of defense. Plus,
you can't be afraid 24/7.
And new at 8, a terror plot years in the making. The tourist spots one extremist was targeting and how investigators stopped him before it was too late.
We're not going to be able to open this year if, we're going bankrupt or what. We don't know.
A business owner devastated and thousands of neighbors left in the dark all over a bounce house. How this children's attraction made a mess of one neighborhood. This morning on Wink News at 9, 2 Texas deaths after Imelda dumped rain for 3 days.
I got the things that were important, put them in my backpack, and just walked out. The water was about knee high by that time.
The heartbreak and disaster Imelda left behind. Sweet sounds in Southwest Florida. The Island Hopper Songwriter Fest is back. We break down the 10-day event. And all new at 9.
Something happened somewhere in the school, and it makes my heart hurt.
7 students, an unknown substance, and a trip to the hospital? Why middle schoolers were acting like they were high.
Issue is a reported phone conversation between the president and the leader of Ukraine. The report claims that President Trump pressured him to investigate former Vice President Joe Biden's son. Some Democrats say that crossed a line.
An act against the people of the United States to collaborate or attempt to collaborate with a foreign leader.
He believes he is above the law.
Biden's son Hunter worked for a Ukrainian gas company during the Obama administration. In Iowa, Biden said it's Trump that needs to be investigated.
Trump deserves to be investigated. Why is he on the phone with a foreign leader, trying to intimidate a foreign leader, if that's what happened?